this is Dr. Evan Osar, developer of the Integrative Movement System. Welcome to video 3 of this 3-part video series of Integrative Movement Insider, working with clients, the older clients that have chronic low back issues, such as chronic tightness and or discomfort. Recall from the first 2 videos we discussed how you're in the best position to work with individuals that have chronic low back issues once they've been medically cleared to exercise. Recall our 3-step process. So if you missed that, check out the first 2 videos of this series because this information will build right off that information. First, we teach our clients how to find neutral alignment, their best and most optimal neutral position. Second, we teach them how to control neutral alignment. And third, we teach them how to train dissociation of neutral alignment. So in the first 2 videos, we looked at finding and training neutral alignment. Second video, we looked at how to dissociate the shoulders and the hips from the thoracic cylinder or the core of the body. In this video, we'll look at how do we train rotation or dissociation of the thorax from the lumbar spine and pelvis. One of the best positions or the most frequent positions that we use with our clients is the half kneeling position. We really like this position because it teaches our clients, one, how to find that neutral position in half kneeling position. The half kneeling position also helps limit how much lumbar spine rotation they'll actually have and teaches them to really move from their thorax and really create rotation on an axis. And what we mean and refer to by rotating on an axis, it's like that imaginary line running down from the top of their head, down through their spine, down through their tailbone. When we rotate, or when our clients rotate, we want them rotating upon that axis. Because too many of our clients, when they go into rotation patterns, they're either flexing into that pattern, or they're extending into that pattern as they rotate, or they're just transitioning off that central axis. So we want to have them understand and develop the ability to rotate as if there's an axis, a pure axis, and they're rotating 100% around that central axis. Because that's the most ideal position to teach our clients how to rotate from, and it puts the least amount of stress, wear, and tear upon their spine as they perform this pattern. So here's how we set it up. We like the Pilates ring, but you can use anything that the client can hold in their hands, like a yoga block or something light to start with. We have them go into half kneeling position, usually supported. Their bottom knee will be supported because that will bring the pelvis up and level and allow them to keep the spine, trunk and spine, positioned appropriately over top of the pelvis and that front hip. They'll bring the Pilates ring into the front of their chest, and this position, the ring in front of my chest, will remain throughout my rotation pattern. So I'm gonna have the client take a deep breath in, and as they breathe out, they're gonna rotate as far as they can, staying tall, imagining as if they're rotating on an axis, and keep that ring right in front of their chest. They're gonna breathe in to return to the center position, and then breathe out and rotate the other direction. There should be no movement of their hip, knee, lower extremities at all. So all this rotation is happening around the thoracic spine. So breathing in, breathing out, rotate, breathe in to return to center, and then breathe out to rotate to the side as far as they can with no motion of the lower extremities. One more time, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in to return to center, and then breathe out. And initially we let the head follow the trunk, but as the client develops competency in this pattern, we'll teach them how to rotate while keeping the eyes and the head looking straight forward. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see it from the side. So again, we line the client up, so put the pad underneath their knee so their pelvis is level, trunk is stacked over top of the spine, nice long spine position. They'll grab the Pilates ring in front of their chest, take a deep breath in. As they breathe out, rotate on that axis, so they're staying nice and long through here. They're not going into extension, they're not going into flexion, they're not going into side bending. It's pure axial rotation. And now breathe in to return to center, and then breathe out. And they can let the head follow the ring, and the ring stays in front of the chest the entire time. Breathing in to return to center, and then rotate out. And one more time, breathe in to return to center, and then breathe out to rotate. Once the client has good control in that half kneeling position with the Pilates ring or the yoga block, then we'll bring in a heavier object like a medicine ball. So the large medicine balls, that real light one, work really well. So it's the same idea. Align the client, so head over thorax over top of the pelvis, nice neutral alignment. Breathing in, rotating, Breathing out, breathe in, breathe out. Keep the chest, the ball in front of the chest. Breathe in to reach into center, and then breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, and rotate. So that way, I'm teaching the client how to control resistance. I'm teaching them how to rotate on the axis and keep that neutral position and really reinforce the idea of teaching dissociation of the thorax from the lumbar spine and the pelvis. You can also use cable and or bands. And again, I'll attach the cable out to the side here, and it'll be the same idea. Grab the band, bring it in front of your chest, and then you just rotate away, come back towards, and again, you switch sides as you perform one side and then the other. So just a couple easy ways, easy patterns to reinforce this idea of teaching the client how to maintain neutral alignment, how to develop optimal alignment, breathing, and control, and then ultimately how to teach and train dissociation of the thorax from the lumbar spine. So they really get the idea of rotating that trunk independent of the lumbar spine and pelvis, and how to control that rotation. So I hope you enjoyed this video series and it helped you understand how we work with clients, our own general population clients, those older clients with chronic low back, tightness, and or discomfort. That we first start teaching them how to control neutral alignment, finding and controlling neutral alignment, then we teach them how to dissociate the shoulders and the hips from the thoraco-pelvic cylinder, and then we teach them how to dissociate or rotate the thorax on top of their lumbar spine. Again, that pure axial rotation. These are the concepts we teach as part of our one-day certification program that we're doing in a couple locations coming up in the next few weeks and then end it in the next month. It's part of our overall integrative corrective exercise instructor program. It's designed specifically for those of you that work with the older clients, the baby boomers and seniors, like we do here in our clinic. We teach you the principles of the integrative movement system, alignment, breathing, and control. We teach you how to integrate these concepts into the corrective exercise patterns, and then we also teach you how to integrate those ideas and concepts into the functional core patterns that you use with your clients to help them improve posture, to help them improve their movement, and ultimately to achieve the things they need to, want to, and love to do. So if you want more information on that program, click on the link that's associated with this video, and I hope to see you at a training this year. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time at Integrative Movement Insider. Take care.